Dragon News.
Hello, and my name is Mr. Murchison, and I'm the principal here at Ellen Fikert Elementary School. This is our 13th episode of the KFTV Dragon News for the 2020-21 school year, and the first episode that we're taping right here at Ellen Fikert Elementary School studios.
That's right, Mr. Murchison. We've got our masks on and we're 3 feet apart. Andrew Wember is behind the camera. Say hi, Andrew.
Hi.
Hi, Andrew.
To begin our news episode this week, we'd like to start off with a riddle. To find out the answer to the riddle, stick around and we'll tell you the answer at the end of the episode.
Here we go. What tastes better than it smells? One more time. What tastes better than it smells?
Think they'll get it? We didn't.
Right? For the weeks beginning April 11th through the 24th, we'd like to say happy birthday to the following dragons.
Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, everyone. Go.
Next up is citizenship, announced by Mr. Murchison.
Thanks, Jake. Hey, in no particular order, everybody, I'd like to announce the citizenship dragons who are kind, safe, and responsible. And they are, in Mrs. Sutton's first grade class, Dean, Benicio, and Dylan. In Mrs. Miller's third grade class, Alyssa Luchico and Sophie Castello. In Miss Laquier's class, Whitney Turner, Aiden Rabari, and Alana Berry. In Mrs. Merrill's fourth grade class, Hausnia DeWoody, Camden Hill, and Amy Smith. In Miss Hodgson's first grade class, Michaela Santiago, Jaslyn Santiago, and Alvin Santiago. No, just kidding, Alvin Lynn. In Mrs. Thomas' first and second grade class, Aubrey Reinhardt in first grade, Ivory Herr in second grade, and Easton Lamba in first grade. In Mrs. Lloyd's second grade class, Arista Diaz, J.C. Morales, and Rose Stevens. Miss Pressey's second grade class, Nolan Sunquist, Anya Hernandez, and Maya Aguilar. In Mrs. Navarrete's class, Eunice Rosales and Eric Duran Martinez. In Mrs. Tasker's class, Richie Martinez. Congratulations, Richie. In Miss Stafford's class, Yuliani Ramirez, Henry Hopkins, and Wafa Zara. In Miss Eubner's class, Jose Oliveras, Julia Nigo, and Jasenia Merdrano. Congratulations. Mrs. Murphy's fourth grade class, Nolan Peretta, Riley Schlegel, and Liliana Rodriguez. Mrs. Diamond's class, Colin Munson and Raylene Remijo. Mrs. Young's class, Jonah Momola and Dante Sanchez Ramirez. Mr. Larson's fifth grade class, Ajane Jernigan, Alan Sotelo, and Colton Phillips. In Mr. Nixon's class, Jacob Jimenez, Joseph Jimenez, and Marcus Jimenez. No, just kidding, Marcus Nunez. In Mrs. Nixon's class, Sophia Jimenez and Liliana Costa. In Mr. Petrinovich's fifth and sixth grade class, Ryan Hanrahan, Erica Sangsong, and Chase Dyer. In Miss Zanetti's class, Ariana Tresca and Ashley Rangel. In Mrs. Horn's class, Ghazal Abdali, Trivin Yang, and Alina Munoz. Finally, in Mrs. Veal's sixth grade class, Jace Lamba, Violet Ogawa, and Jack Madden. Hey, let's hear it for all of our students of the month. Congratulations.
Hey, Mr. Murchison, you like art?
I love art. Art Smith, he's my next door neighbor.
Ready to do a little art? Our KFTV reporter Avery Porsche will lead the demonstration.
Hi, my name is Avery Porsche, and today I am going to show you how to make 2-ingredient pizza dough. The 2 ingredients are 1 1/3 cup of self-rising flour and 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. That's it. First, you put your 2 ingredients into a bowl. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then mix them until you have a ball. Now I'm going to mix it with my hands. And now we have a perfect ball. And now I'm going to cut the ball in half and set one half aside. If you are younger and trying to do this, you might need the help of an adult. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this in half and make sure to be very, very gentle. Now that we have our shape, we can start to roll it. Let's get the rolling pin. And now that you have your rolling pin, make sure to sprinkle some flour on it to make sure it doesn't stick to the dough. That would be very bad. You don't want that to happen. It's happened to me. Now let's start to roll. And keep rolling it until you have about 10 inches around. Now you are ready to put your toppings on and bake your pizza. Now I'm going to be putting my toppings on. Let's roll the clip. Now it's time to bake it. The pizza should bake in the oven at about 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And here's our final product, heart-shaped pizza. Now it's time to taste test it. Now it's time to test taste. Let's see. This is delicious. I rate it 5 stars. See you later, dragons.
Next up is our mystery guest. This guest has been a Fikert favorite for many years. Remember to stop the video and make your guess at the appropriate time.
Hello, Fikert Dragons. Today I'm sitting here with beloved teacher Miss Miller. How are you today, Miss Miller?
I'm doing very well, Kendall. How are you?
Great. So we've heard some sad news that you're retiring from the school.
That's true, and it is sad. Well, it's bittersweet. I'm sad to be leaving and my Fikert family, but it is time to go and do some other things.
So how long have you been a teacher, and in particular, how long have you been teaching at Fikert?
I've been teaching for half my life, 30 years, and 25 of those were here at Fikert.
So what point in your life did you decide to be a teacher?
My grandmother taught 3rd grade, and I think that teaching is in my genes. I feel I was born to be a teacher. In college, I got a degree in graphic design, and after that, I got my teaching credential.
So in your teaching career, how many grades have you taught?
Let's see, I've taught preschool, 1st grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and I even taught science to kindergartners, 1st graders through 6th graders.
So who was your favorite teacher in elementary school and why?
One of my very favorites was Mrs. Barbara Welsh. She made 2nd grade so much fun, so special. I think I was one of her favorite teachers, and she, even at the end of the school year, she invited a classmate and me over for lunch and a swim party. I felt very lucky.
Well, that sounds fun. So now that you're retiring, what do you plan on doing with your retirement?
I still want to do important work, so I hope to either volunteer at the Elk Grove Food Bank or work with homeless, injured animals, either pets, tame animals or wild animals, and spend time with my grandkids, spend time with my family. I love to craft and read and to garden, so all of those things and more.
So is there anything that you would like to say to the Fiker community?
I want to say that I think that as teachers, the work we do is so important and often underappreciated, but that I want the teachers to know that I see them working hard and spending their time to educate our next generation. And I just don't see anything more important than that, and that you guys are my heroes.
So thank you, Ms. Miller, for taking this time to be interviewed. And even though we're sad you're retiring, you'll always be remembered by the Fikert. So this is KFTV Dragon News, Kendall Blauser, signing off.
Thank you, Kendall. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Miller, for all of your years of service to the students and families at the Fikert. We will miss you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mrs. Miller. We sure appreciate your countless hours and many, many days of dedication to the Dragons here at Fikert School. We wish you all the best in retirement. Now it's time for our Did You Know segment featuring Avery Porsche. Avery, take it away.
4 interesting facts about Jupiter. First up, number 1. Did you know Jupiter was named after the king of the gods? Jupiter is 2.5 times more massive than the other planets combined. And number 3. Jupiter is the fastest spinning planet in the whole solar system. Wow. And lastly, number 4. A day on Jupiter is 9 hours and 56 minutes. That's amazing. Now you know all about Jupiter, and thank you for watching.
The leadership team has a campaign that they want to get started at Fikert as a way to celebrate the students and staff and acknowledge why and how we all matter. We are calling the campaign Why I Matter. Fikert Dragons, on your whiteboard or on a piece of paper, write a statement about why you matter. If you are in school, we will hang up the cards written by students in class. If you are a student learning from home, you want to take a picture of yourself with your whiteboard. On your whiteboard, you will write a message that says, I matter because ... and then you will write your reason. After you take the picture, you can put it in a Dropbox called Mr. Murchison's May newsletter to be shared on an episode of KFTV Dragon News.
Hello Fiker, it's me Mason the Weatherman. For the week's forecast, it's going to be in the 70s. That means it's going to be sunny. So get outside and enjoy the fresh air. This is Mason signing off.
So, are you ready to hear the answer to the riddle? Once again, what tastes better than it smells?
Your tongue! Did you get it? If you have a riddle, let us know. You can tell someone on KFTV and we'll give you the credit.
Now, it's time for the fabulous faces of Fiker. Sure feels good to see kids on campus.
That wraps up the news for today.
And remember, dragons are kind, safe, and responsible.
This
This is KFTV Dragon News, signing off.